Day 24. Today, I'm going to give you some insight on awkwardness. Men talk to women, and they're afraid of being awkward. So they act a certain way to not be awkward, but in reality, that usually ends up being more awkward. Similar to how high risk is low risk, we have this rule that more awkward is less awkward and less awkward is more awkward. Let me give you a good example of this. You see a girl sitting down and you go up to talk to her. Now, usually in this situation, a stranger goes up to someone who's sitting down to ask for directions. They'll ask a question and they'll leave. They're not gonna sit down with them. So because there's this typical social rule that you've grown up knowing, you're probably still going to follow these rules and you're gonna think, she's sitting down, so while I talk to her, I'm just gonna stand because it's awkward if I sit down next to her. What you don't realize is that in reality, standing up and talking to her like that is actually way more awkward than sitting down and talking to her. Think about it. You're talking to her looking down like this. Hey, how are you? My name's Kong. And she's breaking her neck looking up at you to talk like this. Hey, how's it going? What's up? What's up? Nobody talks like that if they're enjoying each other's company. Here's another example. You're on a date and you're trying to go in for the kiss, but you're looking for the perfect spot in the conversation to go for it. There's some openings here and there, but you think, it's still kind of awkward. I'll just wait for the next best spot. You keep doing that, and next thing you know, you're driving her home. At the end of the date, this is your only last chance, so you go for it. Now, there's so much pressure built up on this kiss that it's way more awkward that you did it at the end than if you just did it during the conversation you had on the date. Now, it's gonna take you a while to get a good grasp of what is actually awkward and what society has taught you to be awkward. So that's what we're gonna do today. Go up to 5 girls and open them with a cheesy pickup line. Make it awkward. Here are some of my favorites. Is your dad a drug dealer? 'Cause girl, you dope. If I had a nickel for every time I saw someone as beautiful as you, I'd have 5 cents. My love for you is like diarrhea. I just can't hold it in. You smell like trash. Can I take you out? Do you know what material this is? Boyfriend material. You can use any one of those, or you can just Google corny pickup lines. There's literally thousands of them. And don't focus too much on what you're saying. Just choose a random one that you think of at the moment and say it. White vest, white vest. You dropped something. My heart. My heart. I'm Kong. Nice to meet you.
Great.
And you are? Nice to meet you. As always, if this is too easy for you, try the super challenge, which is the arm of charm. This is an opener that I saw in a commercial one time. So what you do is you hold your arm out like this, pretend it's stuck. You ask the girl, can I try something on you for a minute? You sit right next to her, plop your hand down on her shoulders and tell her, oh my God, it's a perfect fit. Excuse me, hi. Random thought, but my arm's been stuck like this my whole life. And hold on, don't move. I just want to see if something. Oh my God, it's a perfect fit.
That's a
it's
good
like
one.
I've been looking for you my whole life.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. My name's Kong, by the way. Oh, and you just fixed my hand. How random is that? Thanks. I'm guessing you're studying for something?
Yeah, my cluster.
I'm going to take a guess and say biology, science.
Bi-side, yeah.
Oh, fun.
No.
Hey, have you ever seen Vsauce on YouTube?
Vsauce? No.
You'll love it. Seriously,
you?
write it down. It's about like a lot of sciencey stuff.
Is it like funny or like serious?
No, it's kind of like quirky. It's like Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Oh, okay.
Except 10 times better.
I'll check it out.
That
What are you?
doesn't sound like
I will, I'll check it out.
Really?
Yeah.
I dropped out of school to make YouTube videos.
Oh,
Pretty much.
cool.
All right, what do you say we exchange numbers and I text you sometime?
Sure.
You don't sound very confident in that sure.
I don't know.
Listen, if in any case my text doesn't make you laugh, that'll be like the litmus test, okay? If it makes you laugh, you'll be like, this guy's cool. If it doesn't, then you just killed our future babies.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm a killer, so.
You are?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. Like a serial killer or?
Yeah. I am.
This is probably the weirdest conversation I've ever had in my life. All right, what is it?
206.
206.
Obviously, she knows you're joking, but it's a fun way to break the ice, and it's really awkward for somebody who's not comfortable with a feeling of awkwardness. Using the arm of charm and pickup lines are really cheesy ways to pick up a girl. And guys rarely ever use it because it's awkward. So what you should be learning from this is that it's okay to be awkward. In fact, a lot of times, what society deems as awkward is actually very good in terms of an interaction between a guy and a girl. And also, when you're doing these challenges, don't do it nervously either. When trying these awkward things, guys tend to be like shy and insecure because, well, it's awkward. The key to success in this is to be obnoxious and crazy. Being quiet doesn't convey that you're having fun. Being loud does. And I know this is much easier said than done, and it might take you a little bit of practice, but it's just something to keep in mind while you're doing it. Good luck, and as always, see you tomorrow.